Greetings travelers, it's Remus here, and in this video I'm showing you a review of Hearthstone, the new Blizzard cards game. So I've played this for a while, so I'm going to explain everything as well as I can. So let's begin. Hearthstone is a game made by Blizzard, so it's called Heroes of Warcraft, so it's in the Warcraft universe. There are 9 different classes. You can play with basic decks or make later custom decks. The classes are Mage, Druid, Rogue, Warrior, Shaman, Warlock, Hunter, Paladin and Priest. The classes from the classic Warcraft. You can play casual games or ranked games. And ranked games will give you a rating, of course. You just select one kick play and they will match you with a matched opponent. So this is how the ranking system looks. You win games, you earn stars, you promote, you lose, you demote. This is the quest log. Daily you get a quest that gives you gold. You also earn gold when you get 3 wins or through arena, and gold can be spent to buy packs with gold. You can buy packs with gold or with real money, and for 100 a pack, and for 150 you can start an arena run, which we'll talk about later. So you buy a pack. A pack is always made with 5 cards. You get 5 random cards. One of them is always rare or better. You just click it here and just discover the epicness of your pack.
Golden common. Rare.
Afterwards, in my collection you can see all your cards. You cannot have, and you can also make decks. And you cannot have in one deck more than 2 cards of the same. And there are, every class has specific cards, and there are the neutral minions, because you cannot make a deck fully of a class specific cards. So there are 3 main card types. There are the spells like this one, which you use, they do something and they disappear. And there are the minions you cast on the battlefield and you can use them later. Some of them have a special effect like this one has, and we'll take a look at that later. And the final one is the secret. You use it on yourself and it is used whenever it is popped out by the enemy or by yourself. Afterwards there are neutral monster with something like taunt. Taunt makes the enemy always auto-attack him. There are also the battle cries, which do something when you cast them, and death rattles that they do something when they die. Cards have different rarities that make them better. There are the common, the rare, the epic and the legendary, which giving better stats and being better overall. Also there is the crafting mode, where you can disenchant cards that you have more than 2, and you can also craft cards that you don't have or you have only once. So you can go here and see how much it costs to disenchant a card and how much to craft it. You'll earn Arcade Dust, which is used to craft them. You can also earn Arcade Dust through arena runs as a reward. So if you want to craft a card, just go to crafting mode, click create if you have enough Arcane Dust, and it's done. Alright, there are also special cards from classes like the Shaman. He's got the Wind Fury that takes off mana until next round. There are combos like the Rogue, so if you use a card before using the special card, it will do a bonus effect, like this one, bringing it back to your hand. And so on. The objective of the game: bring your enemy to 0 health, or lose by getting yourself to 0 health. So, let's briefly explain everything, so you can understand it. So, you start with 3 or 4 cards, depending if you're first or not. You can replace them. It's good to replace them if they cost a lot of mana, because you start with 1 mana. And if you are the second player, you get a coin that gives you 1 more mana for that round. So every round you gain 1 more mana crystal and you get a card. There are also cards that you can play that give you more cards. You know what I'm saying? So you use something, you go to 0 mana, then you go to end turn. Every hero has special abilities, like the Rogue has the blade, and the mage has a fireball that deals 1 damage to everyone. Minions, when you cast them, you cannot use them on the first round unless they have charge, so you have to wait 1 round before being able to attack with them. They have that mana cost you can see with blue. You can also use emotes. There's the damage on the left with yellow and the health on the right with red. When you attack someone, you deal damage to that target, but also he deals damage to you unless you have a shield. So if I attack this one with my 2-2, I will die because I have 2 health, and he will remain with 2 attack and 1 health. Alright, let's take a look at the final part, the arena. So, first time is free, then it costs, as I said, 150 golds. You get 3 random heroes you can choose from. I'll choose Rogue for this try. And you get random cards, and you just build a deck out of these random cards. So you make a deck of 30 cards. Here, unlike the normal modes, you can get more than 3 cards. Like in the normal mode, you only have 2. Or with bots, you can play with bots, and at the start of the game you also get a nice tutorial that will teach you the basics. And afterwards you are done with the arena. It's done when you lose 3 times, or when you get to 12 wins, or you can also retire. The more wins you have, the better the reward. You lose 3 times, it's done. You use the key and you get random rewards. As I said, the more the wins, the better. So you can earn packs, golds, arcane dusts, or direct cards. This time I've earned a pack, some golds, and a card. Well, I hope you enjoyed this, and this was useful. Try to explain everything. Hope I did. And I will see you next time. Remember to like and subscribe, or I will crush you. And have a nice day. And pound at Hearthstone. Bye.
Here we go. Well played.